Welcome, everybody, to episode 188 of the effing title. I am a sleepy big husky.
I was Sleepy Tyler.
And together, with our powers combined, we make half a person still. How you doing,
Yes.
Tyler?
I'm doing well. How are
Weird
you?
saying that. Don't make me say that again.
I was gonna laugh. I was like, oh, I don't remember last time you said that.
Don't like that. I don't ever think I said it when we were in college, even. So I mean,
You're like, your name, Icky.
uh, the coaches
Yeah,
told me that your name was DeNutte, and that's all I've ever known.
this piece of shit. I've been awake for a couple hours, but still got the sleep in my eyes. I've been awake since 6. It's
I
9:15 now.
I was up until 4, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I was
I
like,
think I went to bed at 11.
yeah, I was up. I started watching a new anime, and by new anime I mean old anime but new. The boy, Mr. Coop, he told me that I should watch it after I asked him a couple questions, and then he said that he's never seen the English dub. So me and him watched the first 4 episodes of the English.
What is it?
My Hero Academia.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've never seen it, and he's never seen the English dub all the way through. So we kind of teamed up and watched a couple episodes.
I like the English.
I've
both.
never seen it. It's one of those ones I've always seen, but I've never thought about watching it. And then I saw a anime music video on YouTube about it. And
I think the English All Might is the superior voice.
so far the only one that he said that he doesn't like is the DJ dude.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, because in the English, there's like he puts the inflection on everything, where in the regular
He's just talks
version,
normal most of the time.
it's just that. It's no inflection. It's the inflection the entire time. So it's like, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Midoriya's good. All Might is superior. The
Yeah.
English version.
I'm 8 episodes in now, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably continue to watch.
a few months, maybe a year ago, I was like, I'm going to start watching it again, and I had caught up to where I was and past it.
Yeah,
And now I don't know where I am again. So
that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, no, so I was watching that, and then it was like 2 in the morning. I went to lay down and go to bed. Brain started running and said, "Nope, no, you don't." So I went to the gym.
well, I mean that's good, positive.
Went to the gym, had some pork chop or some pork, and then went to bed. And now here we are, and I'm drinking blueberry coffee.
Oh, blueberry
A
coffee.
little blueberry coffee, yeah, changing up a little
Was
bit.
it a blueberry? Do you put anything in it, or is that just the
Oh yeah, no,
blueberry
yeah,
root?
I fucking creamer the shit out of this stuff.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell. You were a type. You could go either way.
It all depends.
All depends.
It all depends. Like if I just want, like for instance, as well with me calorie counting right now,
Yeah.
it all depends. So it's one of those things. It's like if I don't have the calories for creamer, I'm just gonna get black. I'm just gonna have it black and just hope that I can deal with it, sort of thing. Like when I used to work, I used to have one out there, and I used to have it black, and I used to just run it, and I'd have about like 4 or 5 fucking coffees in a day. Just fucking run that bitch.
Icky. I'm the only one that doesn't drink coffee. My coworkers fucking pound coffee. They just load it with Coffee Mate, and I'm like, well, I mean, obviously that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Wild Mountain Blueberry with French vanilla creamer.
I think one of them does Cold Stone Creamery Coffee Mate.
Yep, that's fucking.
It's just desserty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, on today's episode of We Don't Know What the Fuck We're Doing, we got 2 things to talk about, which would be kind of fun. We had some things. I'm going to click this button and see if this works. Do you think it will work? Because I don't know if it will work.
I think it'll work. I have faith.
It worked. However, though, you were blacked out. Alright, and you're the right way around this time. So hold up a second. I gotta hide little you in the corner. Gotta hide little you. Alright, so, Magic was doing something this weekend. I forgot the fuck they were doing, but they were doing something this weekend. And with them doing
Barcelona. Barcelona? No.
Barcelona. And with that being said, they came up with a whole bunch of new shit. So we're gonna go over some of it right now. For you guys, so you guys know. First off, we're going to hit on some Magic Universes Beyond, because that's actually something that we were talking about recently on last week's podcast.
Well, what's next?
Every week's podcast, basically.
Yeah.
So, first things first, we have Commander decks for Fallout. which I know you're going to be a huge fan of.
Big Fallout fan.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
you're probably going to buy all of them, right?
No, I don't know. I already have a lot of commander decks.
That's fair. I mean, this is also coming out in March of 2024.
Oh, we'll see what happens, but I think that's 7 months.
Yeah, I
7
mean, and also you've seen all those things where it's like the guys that have the commander decks and it's just a fucking wall of just decks.
wall.
Yeah, I can see you
And
doing that.
I have in the corner of my living room, I have like a bunch of drawers, and it's all filled with like magic.
I
So
love
it's
it.
just my magic corner.
I'm not a huge Fallout guy, so I'm intrigued to see how they're gonna make this work because it's they actually.
You probably get Brotherhood. You'll probably get why am I God, why am I forgetting the name? It's the Brotherhood's enemy. They got the futuristic power armor.
Mhm.
You probably I don't know how they would break that down.
So it's
'cause then
4. That's all we
it's
know.
four,
It's just
yeah.
4.
It's only 2 factions. I mean, you might have. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe have a Wastelanders deck. You may have. I keep wanting to say in Fallout 4 there was like the Minutemen.
Mm-hmm.
God, why I'm trying to blank on what that faction's called. Definitely a Brotherhood of Steel deck.
Okay.
With like, have you ever played any of the Fallout games?
Nope. That's why
Okay.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's intriguing. DeNutte would like this because I know DeNutte likes Fallout.
Maybe they'll do an NCR deck. If they made an NCR deck, I would 100% buy that. Which is the new California Republic. They're like a government that's set up in California and work their way east.
Oh, okay.
It was the main good faction in New Vegas.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah. So it was like the NCR and the Caesar's Legion, which is like somehow they became like Romans. They became like a Roman, or they are cannibals and they kill people. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Jesus.
So maybe there's a Vault Tech deck.
Okay.
It could be a whole slew of things.
I was gonna say I'm very intrigued by it because, like I said, we were talking recently about what's next.
I think
Fallout was not one of the ones we thought of.
Very cool choice, but I feel like an Elder Scrolls deck would have been like way more richer with lore. You could have done everything. You could have done
True.
like a whole like God, why can't my brain's not working today? The demons out of Elder Scrolls,
Oh, true.
because they have all the demons. Not called demons, and I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on what they're called.
You know what they're
Like,
called? Put them in the chat and put them in the comments. So DeNutte knows.
and God, I will keep on saying the Zedra, but that's not. Anyways, anyways, I don't know. When you said that to me yesterday, I was like, oh.
This is kind of cool. It's interesting. I think it's going to bring in some people that normally wouldn't play Magic. So I'm okay with it. Yeah, especially it's a commander thing. So the next one is extremely interesting because the next
Is
one
it commander only?
with this next one or the last one.
Or Fallout?
Fallout is commander only. It says.
Okay.
This next one, I don't know. This next one is Final Fantasy, specifically 7.
Huge. Specifically 7.
Specifically 7 or 6.
Yeah.
7. 6.
7. No, 7's the big one.
XV1 or XVI.
XVI?
Yes.
That's 6. That's 16.
Okay, so I'm dumb.
Okay.
MTG Final Fantasy will be the next Universes Beyond tentpole release. So I'm assuming that this is a full set then, and it says
Okay.
encompassing the first game all the way up to Final Fantasy XV1.
Okay. 16 is the current one.
So it's from
It's out
1
right
to
now.
16. So it's going to be the entire block, the entire franchise. So that makes sense then that they're doing a tentpole, which means it's going to be a full set. It has to be.
I would do a 10. I would like a 10 deck. Big 10 fan. X2.
Okay. It will also
I'm
be on
more of a-
Arena.
I'm more of a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Okay. That's fair. I saw this and I was like, shit, this is like they're not fucking around. I was
No.
like Fallout, Final Fantasy, and we're just getting started as well with the things that they're not fucking around with.
No.
For Universes Beyond at least. Very interested about this. I don't know a whole lot about Final Fantasy, but I do know a little bit, and I know a lot of people that are a lot of big fans of Final Fantasy. And
I
this,
don't know that much about Final Fantasy either.
I played a couple of the games back in like the PS2 era.
When is that coming out?
This one it says doesn't.
But they're just doing it.
Yeah, it just says that it's happening. I'll put it like this: it's not 2024.
Yeah, because I'm looking at that list you sent me,
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't see it down here.
so it's
And on
probably
that
it's
list also
probably later on.
Assassin's Creed.
Yep, which we're gonna get to here in a second.
Yeah, I figured that was
Well,
the next.
I don't think it's next because I think, oh, it is next. Look at Assassin's Creed. So yeah, this one's kind of fucking wild. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure which one I'd put first because there's another one as well that I did share with you.
Okay.
So Assassin's
So is
Creed.
that's another blanket series where it's just all of them, I imagine.
Well, so this is an interesting one because so this is all we know from at least what this says. I'm gonna click the product slash. Okay, there it is. That's a fucking cool looking card. Actually, that looks like the artwork for. Okay, never mind. A Ubisoft original Assassin's Creed release date is July of 2024. All it says here is nothing is true, everything is permitted. Shocking that they use the, you know, get ready for worlds to collide with Assassin's Creed Beyond Boosters. Is specifically how it's written here, which makes me wonder if it's going to be like a small set, kind of like Aftermath, maybe.
Interesting.
Right?
I don't think anyone was happy with Aftermath.
I don't think anyone was, if it was Aftermath either, simply because whenever you think Aftermath and a giant war.
I got a couple good cards. I got a. God, my brain is
I
short.
think I got Niz Mizzet.
I got
Niz
an
Mizzet.
Elish Norn actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
This is only this. I mean, that's not the only way I can see them doing this. Of course, I can see them doing a full set. I feel like would be a stretch. I feel like that'd be stretching at points there.
there's so many games, but it's really not that like
It's not that deep.
it's not that deep.
So that's
No.
why I'm wondering if it's going to be like, with it being Beyond Boosters, wording it like that. I wonder if it's going to be like almost like an Aftermath set where it's like it's 100 cards total. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. You know.
That's cool. Like what they should have done with the Transformers.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think this would be a cool set, though. I'm probably gonna spend a ton of fucking money on this one
Yeah.
because I love Assassin's Creed. So
Have you gotten any God, I'm so sorry. I'm feel dumb today.
You're good.
Commander Master stuff?
No, I have not. I've thought about buying some. I was gonna buy a collector booster, and I just can't. I can't, in good faith, pull the trigger on a $60 pack of Commander booster when like I just bought a Brothers War gift box for 50.
Is that how much it is? Just one? $60?
The last I saw it was 60. I will take a quick
Well,
peek right here.
I'm gonna go to my local game store, see what's up. My buddy went to a release event for it on Friday. I couldn't go to it. And he said that there were 60 people there. 40 to 60 people there.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna draw people. It's just that it's as okay. So right now on TCG Play, it's 47.48
Okay.
for a collector booster. So
That's still a lot.
It's still a lot. Would I buy it though? Maybe, because like even like I'm looking down right now on page 2, the bottom of page 2 on TCG Player, card price is 27.49 on the bottom of page 2, which means that there's a lot of value in this set. Bottom of page 3 is 15.99. Bottom of page 4 is still 14.24. So there's still money in the set. So I might do it. I don't want to.
I got my commander deck yesterday in the
Ooh,
mail. A lot of planeswalkers,
not a plane.
which obviously, but
All of them.
it just
all
was
of the
funny looking through that
planeswalkers.
deck, and I was like, there was Jace something, there was another, there's like 3 Jaces in there.
There's Jace, and there's Jace, and there's Jace, and this Jace is shirtless, and then this Jace
And then
is
there was a
not.
Jace enchantment, and I was just laughing.
And then
like
the
Jace.
final universe is Beyond. You ready for fucking this one? Because this one's dope.
Oh, look at
that. So this is only coming out with the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. That's the caveat with this. So I'm assuming that this
it is like the Transformers cards.
exactly. I think this is going to be like the Transformers cards,
Brothers
or
War.
even the King Kong. Back in the
They made King
day,
Kong ones
back in the
back in the
day,
day.
when it was Ikoria, because Ikoria is like the big like kaiju set. When
Yeah.
they did that, I'm pretty sure they did a bunch of the cards and they renamed them, but then they put them as like King Kong, Godzilla, Mothra.
So I mean, there's going to be a secret layer too with that.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. They did announce some secret layer stuff. They're making a secret layer deck. It's an angel deck.
Mm.
Secret layer
My
angel
buddy,
commander deck.
actually, now that I think about it, my buddy ordered the last the double sided one they came out with.
Oh, yep.
I haven't talked to him though. Maybe I don't know if he's got it yet. But I just ordered my goblin cards.
Oh,
I ordered those the other day. Just get that out of the way.
I love that. So I said ooh because it says this partnership will include mechanically unique cards
Interesting.
available in set and collector boosters, as well as 2 secret layer drops. So there you go.
There you
So
go.
it's not.
See?
So it doesn't even sound like it's like this is the normal card, and then here's the Jurassic Park T-Rex version. No, these are just like what we were saying, Transformer cards, where it's like this is its own fucking thing, which is cool because if I get to play with this big chunky boy, you know,
Yeah, look at that haunch.
look at him. Look at him. I mean, as soon as I saw this image as well, I was just like, this just makes too much sense. It makes too much sense, and I fucking love it. I love it. So yeah, so Universes Beyond looks really cool for the next couple years because that's like the next like 2 years worth of Universes Beyond apparently, or next year. Then we get to the first actual new set that we're going to be getting, and this set is coming out in 2024. This is the first one in Q1. It is called Murders of Karlov Manor. Very weird wording on all of these, on some of these. So especially this one. So this one is a top-down.
It's Clue.
Yeah, so it's a top-down designed murder mystery themed set. So
Clue.
yeah, so it's what else? Yeah,
Sorry.
it's Clue. It's Clue, but we're going to Ravnica. But it's not. It's not going to be like we're on the plane where the guilds are, but they're not featured in the set as heavily. Meanwhile, the intrigue of this is, and also you should see that this little goblin dude here, little I think it's Krenko.
Oh, is it?
I think Krenko's in it. But yeah, so like it's very interesting that they're doing, like the wording of it sounds interesting. Sounds really interesting to me, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like it doesn't really kind of seem like it's gonna be a cool set, but then like you see the image and you know it's Ravnica, and Ravnica's always just been banger of sets. I know you haven't seen Ravnica, so you don't know. Ravnica was an entire city that is controlled by 10 guilds, and each guild was 2 different colors.
Okay.
And like that was the whole premise of the thing. So when Ravnica first came out, it was in the blocks. So each block was 3 sets, and each set had a certain amount of guilds in it. So they really were able to flesh out the entire story and each guild, and it was the coolest fucking thing. Like this was one of my favorite sets back in the day. They're also doing it remastered. I don't give 2 fucks about remastered stuff anymore. I already played it once. I don't want to play it again. Like that sort of thing. The crazy thing with this was, like you said, Clue. Well, we're getting a Ravnica Clue edition.
Okay.
I didn't bring it up, but Ravnica Clue Edition offers a new twist on a multiplayer and Magic gameplay, welcoming fans of Magic and Clue alike to unleash their inner sleuths and solve the mystery as Ravnica's premier detectives. This is not a reskin of the board game, but it is a new way of playing Magic designed by R&D that weaves the core concepts of Clue with playing of Magic.
Wow, I sniffed that out like a trumpet pig, huh?
Yeah, right. I was like, that is the. I was like, that sounds cool as well, but I don't know. So after this, then we go to this one. Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Okay.
We get a
Is it a
fucking
giant flower cactus lady?
we get a fucking Wild West themed fucking set,
Okay.
which I am all for. Don't understand how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna work, but I'm all for going Wild West. I think that stuff like this and stuff like when Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty came out, and they were like, we're going futuristic, and people were like, that doesn't really work for Magic, and then it works really cool. It was really a cool set. I think it's going to be the same thing with this. Wild West doesn't seem like it would work for Magic, but I think
Well,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
I
a really
mean, who
cool set.
cares? They're gonna Doctor Who set. Like that doesn't work for Magic either.
Yeah, exactly, right.
They're gonna Assassin's Creed. They're doing Fallout. Like who cares?
So
It's fun. Lord of the Rings. Who cares?
So it says, grab your cowboy hats, sharpshooters, and get ready for the never-before-visited Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
It'd be very cool if there was like a die roll option where it's like a Russian roulette thing.
Ooh, that would be cool. So this is the image that I brought up, and I never brought this one up, though. This is the one that I saw, and I was like, yep. Like, this one here sold me on the set. This
Yeah, because
sells me on the
that's
set.
Magic. That's like a cowboy, but also like demonic
Like, yeah,
zombie.
like a demonic zombie. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I'm all for this set.
that fits.
I think this set's going to be fun. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be fun. This is the set I'm the most excited for, though.
Is that a squirrel?
That is a fucking squirrel.
All right, there you go.
This is
That's enough. Well
Bloomborough.
said.
So Bloomborough may be my new favorite set in all of Magic. Squirrels, frogs, and rabbits. Bloomborough is bound to be one of the cutest worlds we've done yet. And then it says it's an entirely new world, and most excitingly, no humanoids. There's no humans on the entire fucking plane. It is entirely anthropomorphic animals.
Okay.
So like that's one of the images. Because of course I showed the squirrel because I got
Squirrel.
a squirrel. I fucking love squirrels. The squirrels are magic. This is the other one, and this one's just as cool. Like
Is that a mouse?
it looks like a mouse with a rapier and a firefly companion against a flaming wolf. I guess this set's gonna be a banger of a set just because of it being
I mean, the art style is also very cool.
right. It's and especially with it being all creatures like and like adorable creatures, and then making them human-esque. That's gonna be awesome. Seeing this, very excited for this set though. Bloomborough is gonna be. I'm gonna put too much money into that. I might lose my apartment. Then we're getting a horror set.
Okay.
It's like basically like a haunted mansion sort of thing, apparently. We change gears to visit our third new world of the year, Duskmorn. Grab some popcorn and a blankie because this set is sort of shock and haunt you.
So like a horror set. Interesting.
Yep, so it's horror tropes and concepts. The entire world is a single creepy giant mansion. And this is one of the other images. I thought this was a Phyrexian at first because, you know. But like, yeah, this is another one of the images. Like this set looks cool.
Reminds me of that Xbox Game Pass game, like Scorn.
Oh, yes, now that you say that. Yes, it does. So I'm intrigued by this because like horror tropes in Magic just seems like it fits. This is another one that just seems like this is a perfect fit.
Well, because the closest you get was the Phyrexia stuff.
Yeah,
There was nightmare stuff.
the Phyrexia stuff, and also where was it? Innistrad, because Innistrad was werewolves, vampires, all that shit. But yeah, so this is another one that looks kind of cool. Here's the list for everyone. So we're starting off 2024 with Ravnica Remastered. Then we're getting our Clue set, and then we're getting Fallouts. Fallouts in quarter 1. Start saving your pennies.
And so what I noticed from that list, no Q4.
Yes, no Q4, which is interesting as well. It's keeping.
I wanted to bring that up when I was just looking at it, so
Yep.
I was glad you brought that up.
Keeping it secret.
Yeah.
Quarter 2 is Outlaws of Thunder Junctions, and then Modern Horizons 3. I didn't bother to bring that up because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of Modern Horizons, Commander Masters, all these different, just, hey, we're just trying to pull more money out of you guys with reprints. Quarter 3 is going to take a ton of money out of my pocket because it's Assassin's Creed, Bloomborough, and the Duskmorn. And then also here it says Duskmorn, House of Horror. So there's actually a full name.
That just seems like a crazy lineup for next year.
It does, right? Next year they're literally going like this already just is a banger lineup.
I don't love the pricing on things right now.
I don't either.
We'll talk about it because like like they say everyone's talking about Commander Masters, a whole money grab. In my head, like usually that means that like prices are going to go down if they reprint things, but now they're just like, nope, prices are the same. There's just more of them now.
Yep, exactly. It's one of the things that and it's one of those things that people have been saying don't
It's like not
buy.
how the market works, but I guess that's just how it's going to work now.
Yeah, and people have been saying don't buy Commander Masters, just don't do it. We're as a community, let's make a statement and basically tell them no. And I'm all for it. I like we were saying earlier. I want to buy a Commander Master Collector Booster simply just for the joy of opening a Collector Booster, and also for Husky Opens. But at the
I might
same
go buy some
time,
Lord of the Rings ones.
that's the thing. Is like I'd rather buy Lord of the Rings ones, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
So, but that's that. And then we get a peek at the future, like 2026 future, sort of thing. So here's the first image. And this was the biggest one for me, the most exciting one for me, because we're going back to motherfucking Tarkir. Tarkir's name is Ultimate, is in Ultimate Frisbee. That's his code name, Ultimate. We're returning to Tarkir. Here's avoiding details. We're taking the best of Khans and Dragons of Tarkir and smashing them together, which is the greatest thing ever. So Tarkir was a set where the first 7 was Khans of Tarkir, right?
Yeah.
All of the dragons are dead. They've killed all the fucking dragons. But from the dragons that they killed are now these different Khans, like Genghis Khan. So like there's all these different like tribes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 So Sarkhan Val, which is one of the planeswalkers you have, he wants to bring the dragons back. So he travels back in time to when there were dragons, and the Khans didn't exist, and he changes the past, and then he comes back to the future, and now we get Dragons of Tarkir, which is now the dragons are still alive. There's a prime dragon lord for each Khan, and instead of it being a Khan-led tribe, it's now a dragon lord-led tribe with the Khans around them. And it was the coolest set. It was when I came back to Magic as well. So I put an absurd amount of money into these sets. But this is like I was so excited about this. So this is one that's coming back.
26.
Volleyball is the next concept art. They're going to outer space. That's all we know. We're going to outer space.
One thing about Magic is it all technically is it Earth?
That's as of right now. They've all been kind of like on Earth-like planes. Yes.
So, but it's technically. I mean, you couldn't fit all these worlds on one planet.
Yeah, no. So that's why it's planes. It's because they're each different worlds, sort of thing.
Yeah, but now they're like, well, I guess why not space?
Exactly, right? They're like, fuck it, now let's go to space. And so far, I'm just going to say, these 2 designs, I'm assuming that this is going to be either green or red, and this is probably going to be blue. Both these designs are dope, first of all. But then secondly, you got to look here at these like what potentially would be what the lands look like. And they look fucking incredible, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's all we know about this. This is supposed to be coming out in like 2026. And then the final one is this one, which I thought you would like, which is called Tennis.
Yeah, it's just Tron.
It's Death Race.
Oh, is it?
It's
Death Race Tron?
it's Death Race Tron sort of stuff. Where was it? Because the wording for it was really cool as well. Next comes Codename Tennis. Mark describes it as another set which leans into the existence of omnipaths to make a quote-unquote death race across 3 different planes. He teases the two are ones which have had sets, and one has never been visited before in a premiere set. So we're literally getting like a what the hell is it called? The movie there. Most recently had Tom Hardy playing the main character. Like a death race sort of thing.
Yeah, the Mel Gibson movie.
Yes.
God, what's it called? Magic Mike.
There we go. It's like a Magic Mike sort of universe.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Mad Max.
Mad Max. There we go. Mad Max.
Yeah, I was like, God, what's it fucking called?
It's like I want to leave it there, but at the same time, I don't know if I can. Yes, this is all stuff that's working out in 2026.
Okay. That's the future.
Mark can't say anything about nothing except that that zip lining is the culmination of March of the Machines. Oh
Okay.
no, it's the next arc. It's the finishing of the next arc. He compares it to War of the Spark and March of the Machines. So zip lining, whatever the code name for zip lining is the next big end game.
Funny thing about zip lining, going on a random tangent here about my weekend. Yep. I went and saw a concert on Thursday.
Okay.
We stopped at this Vietnamese fried chicken place.
Oh.
And they had have you been seeing that Tim Robinson clip going around where it's like from his show where he's like, I think you're just here for the zip line?
Yes.
They had a drink named after that on the menu,
Oh, that's funny.
and oh my God, was one of the best drinks I've ever had. It was just like this classy cocktail.
That is
And
fucking.
sorry, when I heard zipline, that's all I could think was this cocktail I had with my fried chicken.
Yeah, no, that's funny. You know, that's been a funny. You want to hear for the zip lining? Nah. And it's like, woo!
I heard you tell a guy that's like, I'm gonna miss the zipline.
Zip line.
So good. Magic. I feel like I got in a good time coming to Magic, except for the price of things. But I think that's just the way the world's going, anyways.
Well, it's also because Hasbro owns it now.
Hasbro owns it.
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro, and they've said that like, yeah, we wanted one of the things they said at one point was that we wanted to double the revenue that we were getting from it. And people in the Magic community was like, yeah, okay, fuck you. And then they were like, no, we didn't double it, we tripled it. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing and just do more.
You just shake your head, but you're like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to spend more money.
Exactly. Like
I thought you froze for a second there, and I was like,
Sorry.
oh, I lost him.
Sorry,
I lost him
yeah,
because I was staring. I was like, he's not moving.
I agree. The thing that I do, and the thing I kind of hate is like I wish I could get more of certain stuff. Like I haven't bought any Lord of the Rings stuff since the first stuff.
Nope.
Like this next set that's coming out, Wild's Veldrain. From what I've been seeing of it, I kind of really like it, and I would like to buy a decent amount of it. But I don't just genuinely just don't know if I'm able to. You know, like that sort of thing. I will say this though, better than Lorcana. Been seeing the prices of that shit right now, and whew.
What's that stuff?
So
Is that the Disney stuff?
Lorcana's the Disney stuff. So a booster pack is going to be $15. A regular booster pack, not anything special, just a regular booster pack is $15. A gift pack has like two of like the giant cards that you can get, and then two regular playing versions. 4 booster packs, $95. Or you can get the bundle, like the Magic bundles. They have 8 packs, a die, and a bunch of other shit. $175.
What are they saying about this game? Playing it actually.
No one's fucking no one knows yet because everyone that's like had a chance to play it is being sponsored by Disney. So at that point, you already know that. But like,
I mean, if Disney paid me money to talk about it, I'd be like, yeah, this game fucking rules.
yeah, this game fucking rocks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm not.
It's
I get it.
from
I get it.
From what it looks like right now, because me and Coop were talking about it last night because I was reading a couple cards to him. It literally sounds like Magic the Gathering, but with Disney, and they just changed the wording.
I will say, Villainous, that card game from Disney, where it's like a board game.
Yep.
That game fucking rules.
Yeah. So like this
But
one.
actually, my girlfriend had a bunch of stuff in storage, and she apparently had one of the extension sets.
Oh really?
Yeah, and she's like, I never played it. I didn't know anything about it, but I guess I bought it at one point. I'm like,
Oh damn! All right,
cool. We got more.
cool, baby. Let's play.
And that's like a lot like, and it's a lot like Magic.
Yeah, so like I'm just gonna try to find like here. Stitch, the carefree surfer.
Okay.
So Stitch is a creature type. He has an ink cost of 7. Right?
Okay, it's all something Magic.
Right? He has a strength of 4 and a willpower of 8. And the willpower symbol is a shield.
So it's released in September. Is it still released in September 1st?
Yes. From this card here says 8/18, so intriguing. But yeah, so the strength is like a little circular sun, and the willpower is like a shield, and then it has
I'm looking at it right now.
has a lore value of 2.
I wanna. I would. Give me a sec.
Yep. So for everyone, like it has the ability of Ohana, and Ohana is when you play this creature, if you have 2 or more other characters in play, you may draw 2 cards. I mean, does that not sound like freaking like it's like some of the terminology is like it sounds like Magic, but it's not Magic, but it sounds like Magic, you know.
So here's the Villainous set right here.
So let's see here. They have Cusco. Like literally, they have everyone.
Ursula. So
Simba, returned king. All right, so Simba is a 7 ink cost. He's a 4/6. Value of 2. I don't know what the lore value fully means, but lore value is a thing. But then okay. So here, he has Challenger 4. While challenging, this creature gains +4 strength.
yeah,
So while fighting, while in attack, he gets +4 attack. Pounce. During your turn, this creature gains evasive. They can challenge characters with evasive. So it's like Shroud or Horsemanship or, like that sort of thing where it's like, it can only block this thing that is this. This is one of those things, it's like, you start breaking it down like that and it's like, Jesus Christ.
so you have all right. What's up? So ally. So you have, it's not much different. So you have, like, say this, you're playing as Captain Hook. So you have this ally card.
Yep.
So it has a value that you summon it with.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have this currency, and then he's the power of 1. So then you have these anti things that like go against it. And so like that has a 4. It has a power of 4. So like they're playing off of like this sets of cards that they've already made.
Yeah.
And these all have like items and effects and like because there's like this. Yeah, so this one you're playing as you play. You have you're playing. You're playing against other people, but you're playing in your own board to do something. So like this Captain Hook, his whole thing to win, he has to basically summon Peter Pan, and get him from the Lost Boys Cove all the way to the pirate ship, and then you defeat him.
Oh shit.
And so like you have to do that, and then it's basically they're very similar.
Yeah. Well, like,
So it plays a lot like Magic.
so they have gone to, right?
Yeah.
The guy from Lilo and Stitch. He's a 6/6, ink cost of 8, and he has Under Arrest. Tell me if you haven't heard this ability before. Characters with cost 2 or less can't challenge your characters.
Menace. I like Menace.
Right? There's so many things where it's like you read the card and you're like, that literally is just word for word something that I've already fucking heard before. Like, so, and like, with the pricing, I don't think it's gonna do well. What I will say is this though, is that they do have this alternate art card that they're calling Enchanted, as that's what they're calling it, is like it's an enchanted card. And I'll say this, they look fucking cool. Just the art style. Like, here, I'm just gonna put this one on the side of you here. But that looks fucking cool.
That does
As
look cool.
Elsa.
We're kind of hopefuls wait in line for 14 hours from Disney Magic.
Yeah, it's fucking wild, bro.
So people are already playing it. Some people have them already. Right now, you can buy the first chapter gift set for $100. But that's pre-sale. Expected delivery August 18th.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I think that it's gonna do okay because of course it's Disney.
I don't know it seems like a very specific thing because the only time I've heard anything about it is from you. It's by Ravensburg, so I mean they're fucking well known, so I don't know.
Yeah, the reason why I don't think it's gonna do well is simply because of the pricing.
It's expensive.
It's
But
ridiculously expensive.
I will say at least it's flat. They're not like unless I don't know.
That's the thing is like I don't when it comes out if it comes out and it doesn't do well, right?
Yeah.
But
So they have the first chapter, Illumineer's Trove. So I don't know if was that 3 decks, and then they have Disney Arcana, the first chapter starter decks, Oh, they even have mana. Look at that.
Yeah, dude, like it's wild. They have different. They
Those
have,
boot those are literally commander decks.
yeah,
Or I mean, I guess they're probably standard decks, but
and
they are
they have different like how we have like green, red, blue, black, white. They have like amber,
inks.
amethyst,
So
steel.
they ruby, emerald, sapphire. I'm looking at it right now. The inks. There's 6 of them. Interesting. So this is just magic.
Yeah, it's magic, but with Disney thrown on top of it.
I wonder. Interesting. Interesting. We'll probably get cards and see how it goes. But I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably will buy a booster pack.
Yeah. So,
Like
um,
I'm shitting on it right now, but I'm probably gonna buy a booster pack. Let's be honest here. I just bought. Let's put it like this. I just bought. I'm gonna do this and hope it opens over on the other side. It didn't open in front of you. I just bought. Let's find out here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? TCG Player. For the first time in months, I actually bought stuff from TCG Player.
okay.
Because I was looking at
Yeah,
my content for Husky Opens, and I'm like, oh look, a lot of this stuff is just kind of whatever. Like it doesn't really.
There's uh, uh, a sealed pre-order 12 count booster set right now on eBay for 750.
Yeah. See, like. Okay, so I bought Digimon.
Okay.
Alternative being because I haven't bought any of that. Then Versus Royal Knight as well, same thing. Digimon, haven't bought any of it. Flesh and Blood, the TCG, I bought a booster pack of that. And also Battle Spirit Saga, False Gods, I bought a booster pack of that. No idea.
Here's a 24 booster pack box in hand from the convention, 255. Which 24 times, what is it, 15 what they're doing?
Is there 24 in it?
Yeah, this one's 24.
Okay.
24 times. Oh. So that's actually would be less than retail if they're selling them for 15. So that would be 1060 a box. 1062. A booster.
Yeah.
So that's actually, as far as deals go, I mean, that gets cheaper than what it's going to sell for. So
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm not
that's
sold.
still,
I'm not
I'm
sold.
not going to buy it, but I'm just like, well, that's
Yeah.
not a terrible deal.
And then one of the things is like I was scrolling through TikTok and it comes up and this guy's like, I'm not gonna say anything, but if you guys want something, you should go see this guy, right? And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean? So he's like at a convention and it's like he goes to this guy's like table and he has his phone out and he's going like this, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Duel Masters, like the original Pokemon, like random like Bakugan, Chaotic, just like all of these old school card packs, and I'm like, I remember Duel Masters, and I think I still own my Duel Master cards. And then I'm like, wonder if I can find Duel Masters online. And I was like searching around for Duel Master. Like I'm sitting there last night, like 9 o'clock, searching for Duel Master booster packs online. And I'm just I got done. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
You're like, I'm an adult.
I need.
I would say let's move on to our top 5.
Okay. So I asked DeNutte, what do we want to do today? And this was before the Magic stuff came out. And he said, "How about we?" He said, "List." I said, "All right. What do you got?"
Got top 5.
Top 5 simple pleasures in life. Okay. So do you
Yeah.
want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go first. Why
Okay.
not?
Okay. So what is
you
your?
actually go first. I went first last time, I think. So
Yeah, I was gonna say you normally
This
go
one's
first. I normally
specific.
have you go first.
more for people like me. Mine the first 5. My
Okay.
first
So
one. But you
my
go
number
first.
5 one. Okay.
Yeah.
Is and this is just a simple one. It's asked to do stuff. This is a simple.
You
pleasure.
like that? You like it?
I like being asked.
Is that your love language? Is acts of service?
Well, it's like I'm very weird with asking to do stuff. Like I always want to do stuff with people,
Yeah.
but I feel awkward asking and like kind of like trying to invite myself in to do
You
it.
love being included.
I do. I like being included in stuff, especially when it's like for instance like us doing this, right?
Yeah.
It's the thing that we do every fucking week. It still feels weird to me to ask you, "Hey, are we doing this tomorrow?"
Oh, just assume we are.
I know.
Whenever you say that, I'm like, Oh, what happened?
And that's the thing is, like, I literally like it's just like it's a thing of mine. Like I almost feel bothersome or
I'm
like a
helping.
nuisance.
I'm doing this just for you, baby.
Yeah, I
This is
appreciate
your
that. I
podcast.
appreciate
I'm
it.
here for fun.
Yeah, no, I feel like a nuisance or bothering or like I'm annoying whenever I
No.
ask stuff like that. So like when
Yeah.
people ask to do stuff with me, it makes me feel it's like a simple pleasure because it's like they
Simple
actually
pleasure.
like
Literally, it could be anything.
when like that's the thing is like I've had people recently where it's like within the past year where it's like, hey, I know you're playing this game. I also play this game. We have played this game together. Can we play this game? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, we'll play at some point.
No. Okay.
And it's fucking radio
Yeah.
silence. And then I see them playing it every fucking night. And it's like, okay, I guess just tell me that you don't want to play with me. Then at that point, like, I just
Feel that.
yeah. So that's why I'm gonna pose my five is like just being asked to do
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Just
Yeah. Mine is a empty, clean porta potty.
empty, clean.
Like it doesn't have to. Yeah. So like a unused porta potty. I think would probably
I'm gonna write clean, empty, clean,
clean.
porta potty.
Yep.
I like it.
I probably use porta potties more than most people.
Well,
A normal person.
Well, yeah, it's part of your job.
And then like at like concerts and stuff too,
Yeah.
or anywhere you have to use a porta potty.
Oh, especially like at a concert though, where it's like
Yeah.
like okay, I
Yeah.
can
So
do
like
it.
I just went to a festival and like finding like going into it and it's just freshly scrubbed down, empty. I'm like, that's like a really good feeling. It's like a yeah. So that's my number five. Little
Okay.
basic
Okay,
porta potty.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Kind of funny considering what my fifth one is for me. My fourth one is giving to others.
Acts of service, dog.
Yeah, I'll word it like this. So I get off seeing people happy whenever I give them stuff.
Okay.
Whenever I can, like, like it's one of the things. Like I'm always a big gift
You, my
giver.
girlfriend. These are like my girlfriend would say these.
Yeah, like this one is. It's like I said. It's funny for me because it's like I don't like asking to do stuff, but I will fucking ask people like, hey, do you have this? When's your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want this? Like, and I love seeing people get excited and happy whenever I can give them something, you know.
Yeah.
And like that's always a big one for me. Is just I would rather give stuff than get stuff,
Yep. Very nice.
So
Yeah. I like that. Four. The light turning green as you pull up to a light,
okay,
and there's no one in front of you.
turning.
So like, like when you're driving, and you're pulling up to a light, you're like, oh, I gotta slow down, and it just goes, woo,
There we
green,
go.
and you don't have to slow down. You just keep going.
Light turning green, no one in front.
Good feeling.
And actually fit fully in there. Look at that with the slant
Yep.
and the whole. That's a good feeling right there. Look at that. We're all over. I can see that. I can see that being a good one. I can see that being a good one.
Oh yeah, you don't drive a
I
whole
don't
ton,
drive.
huh?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, that's right. I was. Oh, yeah.
Um.
That's a good feeling.
So my number 3 is just a
Yeah.
funny one. It's dancing slash singing.
Dancing.
at
Okay.
work.
Okay.
Because I work in a warehouse because I'm shipping, and it's just me. I have 2 speakers that are jacked to fucking the max, and I just throw on YouTube mixes, like hour-long mixes, because then it
Yeah.
goes by, and when it finishes, I know it's been like an hour, sort of thing.
Are you
Just
on
a
YouTube
nice-
Red or YouTube
No.
Premium?
No.
I got it last month just to try it out,
Yeah.
and then I got an email. They're like, "We're raising it $3," and I went, "Pass."
Pass. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, so like it's one of those things like you've seen me singing and dancing probably absolutely
Yeah.
shit faced. Like a lot of people in the community haven't seen that side of me because I just am not comfortable enough to do that on camera and shit yet. But like, yeah, there's a side of me that's just an absolute goofball like that. And once I get comfortable with you, then it's like it's lights out. So
I have a video I have to send you, and it's of me sitting at my desk singing to myself, and my girlfriend just recorded me from behind.
no, that's funny. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. That's my third. That's my third because it's just
That's a good third. It's that like simple pleasure. Well, this is a theme, I guess. Soft toilet paper in a public restroom.
Ooh,
Yes.
soft toilet paper.
Yeah. So you don't have like the sandpaper toilet paper.
I'm gonna say in public. How about that?
In public, yeah.
Public place.
Because I'm not a shy
'Cause-
pooper by any means, and I'm a poop machine. So
Oh, I know. If I gotta poop, I gotta poop. Like is that
yeah,
it's lights out.
I had a whole fight with. I always have a fight with my friends. Well, actually, with people that I'm like, an urgent poop is way worse than an urgent pee. I'm like, you can hold your pee. You cannot hold an urgent poop. And they're like, no, you can hold it. Like you just let someone pee first. I'm like, it's not how it works. Poop's coming, it's coming.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my friends are literally like, no, it's
And also, like
pee is way worse. And I'm like, are you guys on drugs? Have you guys never had to poop in your life?
and that's the other thing. Like an urgent pee. Like if you really need to pee,
Yeah.
you'll find a way to do it without anyone
Yeah.
knowing. Like it's
You
kind
can't pee standing up behind a building.
yeah,
I mean, poop. You can pee standing up.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly what you would do.
Right.
You can't like just poop there.
Take a knee if you're wearing shorts and just pull it to the side real quick and just might get
Oh.
knee might get a little bit wet, but oh well, just wipe it off real quick, and then
I have perfected the drunk pull the shorts up exactly what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Come out the side, but then you go on the phone and you kind of do this like weird lean. Like
oh,
you kind of pop the hips open, but you keep your feet together, so it looks like you're just chilling on the phone.
okay,
That's a good one.
okay, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so now my final two are like extremely specific.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, simple pleasures, dog.
so this is Twix on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
So
Very specific to you.
very specific to me. So
Yeah.
when I get done with my workout, because I work out every day, I treat myself. And also with working out, immediately eating my food, because I eat my protein first, wait a couple minutes, then I have my snack, my little treat. Everything's already spiked to that point anyway,
Yeah.
so I might as well get it in while everything's spiked. That's my thought process with it. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have two little mini Twixes, because Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the days when I actually work out.
You don't even fall out. That's like purely like.
Mm-hmm.
I just want the flavor.
Exactly, like that. It literally is just like it's like a Twix, you know.
Respect. I love it.
That's that, and then also just as a side one, I'm not gonna throw in there. On Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, I have two little Reese's.
Okay. Fucking, you're doing the work, but you're like, I just want a little taste.
Oh, that's the thing. It's like because
a little
for me, everything is calorie based, right?
Yeah.
So for instance, today, I also have 4 gummy bears when I work out. Before I work out, I have 4 gummy bears. But like two peanut butter cups, 160 calories. I'll take 160 off my 2,000 something. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
That's crazy. That's that much.
Oh yeah. It's yeah. So I mean, like that's my 2 though. It's like I said, extremely fucking locked in right there.
Yeah. I like it. I love it. That's a pure. You're like, that's a pure like living your. All right. My number 2.
Okay.
Brand new pair of underwear.
Ooh.
And I go MeUndies. I'm a big MeUndies guy. And MeUndies has 50% off, no free shoutouts right now.
No free shoutouts.
So I bought 5 new pairs of MeUndies because MeUndies run a little expensive. MeUndies are like $26 a pair, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I always get them when they have sales, and they had half off. So I bought 5 pairs.
I'm a big Fruit of the Loom boxer. Just keep it simple.
Boxers?
Yeah.
Do you ever chafe?
Not as much as you would think.
Okay, because I big guy to big guy.
Yeah.
I chafe.
Sometimes.
I wear MeUndies boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Got a pair on right now.
Yeah.
Purple.
Playful.
But I never chafe in them. I can work out in them. I can work all day in them. I can
guess-
hang out with them.
I guess technically mine might boxer briefs. I don't know.
I'm hitting like.
I always forget the fucking difference between all these things. I just call them fucking. I need to go get the fucking penis holder.
Yeah.
I'm
at like 15,000 steps a day. Like I fucking.
Yeah. See, you're moving.
That's work though. That's just work. It's not working out. I'm like I'm like 12 to 15,000 steps a day at work.
Yeah.
So like I just need I need support from my boys. I need to not chafe.
Fair.
So MeUndies, man, new fresh pair of MeUndies. No brands in there.
No friends in there.
MeUndies, I love my MeUndies. For a long time, I was My Package. My Package had like Saks makes them. There's a couple of companies that make them now, but My package was the best. They had a pocket for your dick and balls.
Ooh, just throw those right in there and just.
Yeah, so MeUndies has upset right now, and I just got a couple pairs to try them out. I don't know, in like May, and they just are not the same. They kind of like they don't cup it as much because like the my package would literally like cup your balls and keep them separated from your body.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
those were really good. And then I think they went out of business or they became something else, but their quality like tanked and they weren't good anymore.
Okay.
So it's my number 2.
All right. So my number one, I'm gonna actually change this a little bit from what I have written.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my breakfast on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
So I do Factor 75, right? So with Factor, you can do 12 meals. So I do 12 meals, and then I do 2 breakfast meals.
Okay.
So Wednesday is always pancakes. Some form of pancakes. Doesn't matter.
That you make.
Nope, that I get through Factor. All of
Oh,
this.
so you don't do
This is so it's not HelloFresh.
you don't do HelloFresh
Nope.
anymore.
This is so I used to do Freshly. Freshly went under, and then I started doing
It
Factor.
did go on there? I didn't know
Yep.
that. Okay.
So Factor, I do believe, if I remember correctly, is HelloFresh's just meal prepped version. So you can either do HelloFresh where you get all the ingredients, or you can do Factor, which is already
just
pre-made. Yeah.
I like that.
So pancakes are always on Wednesday. Wednesday breakfast, pancakes. Thursday breakfast, some sort of shrimp. Yeah.
Okay. Very Mediterranean of you.
Friday, some
Yeah.
sort of other breakfast meal, either like a fucking quiche. It's like a fucking like a breakfast skillet, like something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then Saturday breakfast, salmon. That
Baked
right
salmon?
there. It all depends. Like this last week's one, fucking massive piece of salmon. I was like, holy shit. So like,
Love salmon.
yeah, and it's all different. Like it's never the same each week. Each week to week is not the same. They are the same within a month, but not like week to week. You know, so that's really kind of like I had. What was it? We had. I had. It was like Alfredo shrimp. Alfredo shrimp, and then this upcoming week I think is like a spicy shrimp.
It's always the same basis, but
Yes.
it's a different thing.
Yeah, the basis is always the same. It's always going to be pancakes, shrimp, some other breakfast meal, and then
Salmon.
salmon. Yeah, the Friday one's kind of funny because like one of the first times I did it, they had like a giant like Lorraine quiche, and it was cut into 4 pieces. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I get like 4 pieces, like it would already be pre-cut. Nope, it's just a full fucking prepackaged, just solid brick of just quiche, and I'm just like.
You're like, have fun, eat that, bitch.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm sitting there and I'm like, huh. And then I look at the back and it's like 4 servings. And I'm like, oh.
Oh.
I was like, oh. So what I do with those is I just throw it in, do it up, salt, pepper it, and then I just take fucking Chick-fil-A sauce to the top of it. And I'm just like, there. This is breakfast and part of my lunch. Boom.
Chick-fil-A
Done.
sauce. That's awesome.
It bangs on everything. That's what I'm realizing.
It does. Yeah.
That's my number one. That's my simple pleasures. Just those breakfasts. It's like,
I love it. I love it.
gets me up in the morning.
You're like little treats to myself. My number 1 is scratching an itch on your back that you can't reach on the corner of a door frame.
Okay, so
Very specific. Scratching an itch you can't reach.
bear itching the back.
Yeah. So that's my simple pleasure. I'm like, I can't get it. You just do one of those, and you make that noise. And
Yeah.
so it's my number 1.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that. That is a solid one. I think this is a solid. I think this is a solid 2 list for
A little
both of us.
different, a little different list of what we normally do.
A little different. And also, I
Not
just
stuff.
Like, yeah, it's not stuff. This is like different things. This is.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm surprised on your Twix though, honestly, that you like Twix that much. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that was on your candy list.
Nope.
So
I don't think it was actually. Now that you say that, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But a lot of my candy stuff was also. A lot of my snack stuff was also English snacks, which is difficult to get here. Those I buy I buy the Reese's in the 8-packs, and I buy the Twix in the 6-packs. So it's just nice, easy, walking through the
Easy.
store, grab,
Yeah.
grab, move on, sort of thing. So,
Availability.
yeah.
I do like Twix though. You a left Twix or a right Twix guy?
I'm whatever the package gives me, Twix guy. If I
There
have
you
to
go.
pick, though, I do
Yeah.
look for right Twix.
I'm not a bigot, so I'll have either one.
Yeah. I'll have either one, but I mean, I will go right, though, if I have to.
Okay, that is the right thing to do.
You know. So, now the question is, at home, if you guys have made it this far, proud of you. Thank you. Let us know what your top 5 simple pleasures in this world are. It could be as simple as just like, it's like laying down in the grass. I don't know anyone that actually does that, but I mean, it's a thing, apparently. I don't know.
I'm afraid of ticks where we live.
That's fair. It's one of those
Yeah.
things. It's like I always love the ones where it's like, it's like, I personally love the woods. You kind of know that I like woodsy kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because of my knowledge of mythology and stuff, I know what's in the woods. I don't trust the woods because of that stuff.
a Bigfoot sighting the
Oh,
other day.
well, around here?
Yeah. No, I think in Oregon, where like the guy was filming what he thought was bears, and people were saying they're Bigfoots.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
the Bigfoot sighting.
Well, is Bigfoot going to pay our bills?
No, we're probably going to have to pay Bigfoot's bills.
Oh, fuck it then. Same thing with the aliens.
I'm like, let's get in with aliens, dog.
I did the same thing that everyone else did. It's like aliens exist. It's like 1, already knew it. 2, are they paying my bills? 3, they're not. Cool. Don't give 2 fucks. Like
Pay my student loans.
yeah. I still have to fucking. I haven't set up my Nelnet. I need to do that sometime soon.
I need to set that up too. I just got an email about it. They look like such spam emails when you get them, though.
It does. It really does. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
But all right, so yeah, let us know what your top 5 guilty pleasures or simple pleasures are. Not guilty, simple pleasures. And then also, if you're a Magic fan, tell us what you are most excited about coming down the pipe. For me, it's the Bloomborough stuff because I'm gonna fucking super beef my squirrels more than they already are, and also I'm kind of really excited for the Wild West set.
Yeah. Fallout, obviously, and I am interested in the Wild West one as well.
So,
But definitely Fallout.
yeah. So, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, even night, still stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.